All right, Leo. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a reading for Leo. This is going to be your year-long reading, birthday reading. So here's what's coming up in the future. So I'm going to start with the spirit message for the year. Resilience is one of your strongest qualities that you have. It's gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on your inner tower of strength anytime you need it. You've got this. Isn't that funny? Because you're the strength card. So I'm breaking this down into like 3-month intervals, right? So August, September, October, it says nothing is set in stone. So I feel like, if you feel like something is going to happen a certain way, it's saying like, be ready, because it might be completely opposite of what you think, right? So I feel like that's the first little leg, August, September, October. Nothing is, I feel like you're going to be surprised by something, right? November, December, January, it says believe in the impossible. This is like, yeah, this could be have something to do with Jupiter. It could be about Jupiter and Uranus, right? Believe in the impossible. Boom, something changes, right? The next one, February, March, April, emotions are running high. And May, June, and July of next year, luck is on your side. So those are kind of like the themes for that 3-month period. I feel like don't forget that you're really, really strong was the message, the overall. Don't forget who you are, Leo, right? So let's see what your challenge is. We're going to find out what your challenge is from the tarot. Angels, spirits, and guides, thanks so much for this beautiful birthday reading. Help me be clear and accurate with the messages. And let's see what their challenge is for a year. Tell me what their challenge is. Manifesting. This could be even like understanding your power. You know what I mean? Like, this is your challenge. Understanding that you're the one really in control. That you can change things at any time. That you can move into a different direction. You can manifest the life of your dreams. So this is your challenge, and I'm going to put it right over here. So I'll put it on the side so we don't forget that that's your challenge. Because that's a pretty big challenge. You know what I mean? So let's look about your love, right? Let's ask about love. Okay, so it looks like what you're looking for, I feel like maybe, honestly, I feel like there's peace coming. And there's a friend that is going to be your lover, is what I feel like. I feel like it's somebody that you are friends with, somebody that helps you think different. I also feel like you'll see synchronicities regarding this person, is what I feel like. One of them is like the peace that you feel, like you just feel this great inner peace, is what I feel like about the love situation, right? So that's what's going on in those areas of your life. Now we're gonna clarify nothing is yet set in stone. to clarify that for the first 3 months, August, September, and October for Leo spirit. Tell me what's going to change. Can you tell me? The way you feel about yourself or your money. One or the other. Five of Pentacles. It's about lacking. It's about feeling like you're lacking, or you really are financially strapped, right? I feel like that's what you feel like. Like, I don't have any money. God, I don't know what to do. Ten of Pentacles is coming out. You see what it said? Nothing's set in stone. So it looks to me like August, September, and October, you're going from rags to riches. How do you like that? That's really what it looks like. Let's see. November, December, and January. Believe in the impossible. Tell me what's happening now. It looks like you have a lot of like cool, magical, oh my God, Ten of Cups. Falling in love. Finding that unconditional love. So first you get the Ten of Pentacles, the first 3 months. You go from feeling like you have absolutely nothing to having it all. And then the next 3 months you find love. And you fall in love. And this is different love than you've ever experienced too, because it's 10 of Cups. It's unconditional. This is someone who accepts you just as you are. They don't want to change anything at all. You never thought you'd find someone like this. It's a new beginning. It's going to change your life. Yepers. This could be somebody that you already know, or I feel like it could be somebody that you're going to meet like at a gathering, because the Three of Cups is here. So it's either somebody coming back in for a reconcile, or you're going to some kind of a gathering and you meet this person there. A love offer, right? It does change everything for you, this new lover. It does. Because, you know, here you are, Nine of Pentacles, and you're like, holy cow, like suddenly you're not Nine of Pentacles anymore. You're not single anymore. How are you gonna, you don't know. You're not sure. I feel like you're still having some value issues here. Queen of Pentacles, right? So this person comes in and you do feel like it was impossible, right? You really do. Reading at the bottom of the deck, it's like you're like, this can't be real. Wow, Leo. What about that? Is there anybody on here with me? Probably not. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. This is February, March, April. I feel like something emotional is happening. It's got to do with Nine of Pentacles. It's got to do with that independence. You know what I mean? I feel like that kind of scares you a little, Leo. You're like, man, I don't know. Here's what I really want you to know, though. I've been reading tarot for a while now, and I feel like it's just because I have another deck that shows it, but you can be Nine of Pentacles, which is independent and an independent thinker, right? And knowing that you have value. Nine of Pentacles is a real good relationship with your higher self, too. So, what I'm saying is that I feel like you're emotional because you're wondering, like, am I going to have to give this up? Well, maybe you have to give up the single part, but you don't have to give up the rest. You know what I mean? You don't. Not in a really balanced, beautiful relationship like it looks like this one is. It looks to me like, you know, you're worried about it, but I think you can have both. You know what I mean? Like, you can still have your independence in a relationship. It's a relationship that's like fluid, you know, like it moves with you, you know what I mean? This unconditional love kind, like they just support you in whatever you're doing, you know. The reason that you found this Ten of Cups is because you're in the Nine of Pentacles. You're very attractive when you're in the Nine of Pentacles because you're stable inside yourself. So why is this so emotional for Leo? The Empress, Four Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Strength, because it happens really fast. And it's challenging you as a Leo. You know what I mean? Like it's coming in and it's challenging you. You're just um, not quite sure what to do. You know what I mean? Okay, so it's telling me like just surrender to spirit. You know what I mean? Surrender it. Because I do, like, this is another card saying, like, this is emotional. You know, if this person coming in is an empress, maybe you're wondering, or you're the empress, and I don't know. But I just feel like there's some fear here about losing your independence. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And it happens so quickly is what I feel like. And then all of a sudden you're very emotional, you know, should I do it or shouldn't I? Just a lot of fear going on around love and whether or not it's going to be fair or whether or not it's going to be a heartbreak or whether you can work together, right? I feel like there's a lot of fear here on your part. And I feel like, you know, like you have the sword to cut yourself free. You feel stuck here. You feel some sort of like overthinking kind of thing, you know? I feel like you're even, you're even thinking about walking away from it because it's so emotional. You don't know what to do. So I don't know what you're going to do February, March, April. Looks like, you know, it's up to you. Remember what it said about the love situation when I drew the love cards? This person that's coming in, like you see the signs and synchronicities about it. And it is somebody that you care about. It's somebody that's a friend of yours. Like you feel like they're a friend. And being with them is peaceful. So I'm not sure why you're feeling so sad, but it looks to me like you're scared to give up your freedom, kind of, you know, which is fine. You don't have to give it up if you don't want to. So let's look at May, June, and July for Leo. Luck is on your side. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Come on, tell me what's going on with this lucky card. So it looks to me like I don't know what's going on with Jupiter and Uranus in your sign, but I'm feeling like there's a lot of that energy here with believe in the impossible and luck is on your side. Believe in the impossible is the blue moon card, and we just had one. We just had one like last week. That second one in Capricorn was a blue moon, because it's so rare what the way it was, right? Two Capricorn moons back to back within 30 days of each other. It never happens. So that's why it's called blue moon. So it could have been something with that moon. Did you wish on something? Because it was just a couple months ago, and this is happening November, December, January. The time even fits. You know what I mean? Like, so the new moon in Capricorn, that would be like that full moon is over, would be about January, really, or February. It's right in that little piece of time. So, luck is on your side. You're sitting here, Seven of Pentacles. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Right? So, Six of Swords is here. I do see movement. Yeah, it's you letting go of something. You are thinking about walking away, aren't you? Okay, so tell me more. The Justice card is here and the King of Swords. So maybe there's an air sign bringing in justice. That sounds like Libra a lot, you know? But I feel like just thinking, critical thinking, or like logical thinking will help you kind of like, I don't know, set yourself free from whatever fear you have. Because I think you have fear about love. Not sure why. But let me see, what's that King of Swords want to say? King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Growth. Alignment. Nine of Wands. All right. So, what's happening here in this final, right before your birthday next year? Hi, Tim. Leo moon, right on. Okay, so I feel like the justice coming in is kind of like you really owning your own value. And like the Nine of Wands is here. And this Nine of Wands specifically is about someone who has accepted their life and all the hard things that they've lived through and sees it as a gift, as valuable. Everything they've learned is valuable. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening here because you're thinking logically about things. So I don't know what the placements in your chart are going to be that cause this to happen, but judgment is about body, mind, soul alignment. It's chakra system lined up. It's um, understanding your life path. This is understanding your life path too. You see, you're learning. You're seeing the judgment in it instead of feeling. I don't know. Like this card can be like a card of a victim mentality, and so whenever this one comes out, it's like you're not in the victim mentality at all. In fact, you're working your way on to the other side of it because you're seeing the justice, you're cutting yourself free. I mean, spirit's involved here with the Six of Swords, moving you to a better energy because you're feeling like, man, at the beginning, you're feeling like, man, why is this even worth it? Like, I put all this time and effort into it, and you're feeling kind of like, you know, should I really put any more time into this? And I think what you're seeing is the value of your experiences in your life here. And the reason luck is on your side is because the way you used to feel about yourself is leaving. You know what I mean? A fiery climax approaches. I think this is going to happen really fast. I feel like it's happening fast over here too. And that's why this relationship makes you kind of like, I don't know what to do. Because it's even challenging like your own card, which is a strength card. Like this person really reaches something inside of you and it scares you. And um and so you're gonna have to probably tear down a wall, you know, or this person is tearing down a wall, or all these emotions are kind of like tearing down the wall that you have built around yourself. And it's over here. But you see how you're getting out of this Five of Pentacles, right? You're tapping in. You're connecting to spirit. You're connecting to the grass, the trees, the sky, the bunny, and your higher self, you know? And what happens when you do that is magic. 10 of Pentacles is coming. You're doubling your Pentacles, 5 to 10, just with meditating. It says nothing's yet set in stone. So you're feeling like you don't have anything, and then all of a sudden you have it all, is what this card is telling me. And in between that thought that you have nothing and the 10 of Pentacles is meditating and connecting in. So nothing is set in stone. This is telling me kind of like if if this is you and you feel some type of way, like I don't have enough money, what am I going to do? I'm not a cool enough person, something like that. It's telling me that, nothing is set in stone. You don't have to feel that way. You don't have to be in that position. And it's you that can change it. Remember your challenge? Let's not forget that. It's the magician. Your challenge is believing in yourself, man. So, believing in yourself about like what you have to offer, but also in love, like you can fucking have it. It says believe in the impossible. You think you can't have fucking unconditional love, but it's right here. And it's possibly like in front of your face because you're friends with this person. So I feel like this isn't really happening until November, December, January, like this love thing coming in, right? A new beginning. So I feel like, I don't know if you've even met this person, but I feel like you end up friends and It just sort of happens. They make you feel peaceful, but for some reason, you're kind of scared, you know, because of everything that's happened in the past. Like, Five of Pentacles, I'm not enough, that kind of feeling, right? And then at the end of the year is when you're kind of like winding all this up. Your higher self is coming out so loud about being honest with yourself about your value and about your soul plan and about every bad relationship and every bad turn of events in your life. Like, sometimes we, like, don't we, when we're in that place and the tower comes and something's removed from our life, whether it's a lover or a person, like somebody dies even, right? And I think that it's in those really dark moments where we get the realization. And that's what this 9 is. 9s are realization. And you're realizing here that every single thing that has happened has had a purpose for you. And it's then that all the changes can happen. You know what I mean? Because you're not feeling like a victim. You're feeling like, I wonder how I'm going to be able to use my knowledge now. And I kind of feel like once you get to this place, Spirit puts people in your life that you can help. And it's only when you're ready, and it might even be somebody coming in that even, you help them, and that's how you realize, that everything has a purpose and your life's been really beautiful and perfect. Let's see what your overall message was again. Resilience is one of your strongest qualities. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past and will continue to do so. Lean on the inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. See what I'm saying? So, big turn of events in money here. I think this looks like a surprise to me. Like, you don't know. You don't know it, but I kind of feel like you have a huge part in it. You have to connect in with all that is. You have a part in here. You know what I mean? So do the work, do the meditating, turn something on YouTube and just fucking breathe. I mean, it's not hard. You can do it inside. I like to do it in silence myself, but okay, so let's see here if there's anything else we need to know. What should we ask? Let's look at these cards. I didn't even look at these ones. What did I ask? Nope. I didn't even have these ones down to use, but let's see. Tell me what the Lenormand has to say about nothing yet set in stone. Okay, so it looks like you got a little confusion, you got worry, you got uncertainty. It could be about you, right? It could be about a person, another person. It's a masculine energy, so take what resonates. And then, like, the tree card, right? This is about planting. This is about rooting in. This could be about thinking about the past, like that 5 of Pentacles, like, I've never been enough, like that kind of thing. I feel like that's what's changing around, but the key is definitely the meditation. So, believe in the impossible. Tell me about that for Leo. One card from, okay. I feel like there's some kind of message coming in. Oh, it's this person. I feel like there's good communication. I feel like they might be really charming. I feel like they are a gift giver. Maybe there's somebody who sends flowers a lot, but they're really pleasant to be around. So that's good, right? Good communication, somebody who flatters you. Tell me about emotions are running high. One card from the Lenormand. Okay, so power, leadership, boss, courage. Okay, so you see, you don't want to give up your independence, right? You like it. You're like, I don't really know. I kind of like my life. I don't want to answer to anybody. So this is why it is such a conundrum, because you just don't know. You're hesitated. You don't know. Should I try this or not? I mean, totally up to you, man. Okay, so luck on your side. Let me see what that is. Book, knowledge. It's your knowledge. The luck that you have is that Nine of Wands. It's saying like you didn't even know this. This is a secret. This was a mystery, but you're figuring it out. It's almost like it's like I said, every single thing had a purpose. And I kind of feel like when we figure that out and we go through our life, I mean, it's definitely a lot of thinking going on here, but I kind of think when we really think about our life, we can go back as far as we can when we're little, and we can see how, let's just say I'm right, and there was a soul plan. And if you don't believe that, just try it on for a minute and see. Like, so we planned our life out as when we were in soul form, right? And we wanted to learn certain things maybe about independence, maybe about unconditional love, maybe even about stability. But I feel like until we actually know that for a fact, like in our heart, like, oh my God, like think of all the weird shit that can happen when we're kids, abuse. You know what I mean? And so you might say to yourself, and I've said it too, what the fuck would that do for me? Like, why would that be good for me to be abused as a young person? Well, it's because it sends you down a different path. It gives you an experience, and then all your decisions after then are kind of like guided because of your experience. You make decisions based on what you know. But what's happening here is like your higher self is like kind of like telling you about the plan and exactly what it looks like. And I feel like there is alignment. That's why you understand the Nine of Wands. It's because your higher self is showing you, like, yeah, it really was there because that's what I wanted to do. So let's see. Do these guys need any? Let's see some advice. Tell me some advice. Let's ask about specifically this Magician card. Tell me about the Magician card. That's their challenge. So why is this a challenge for you? Holy cow. This is a challenge for you because I think you are learning this year who you really are and what you're capable of. You know what I mean? Because the Emperor is here. And, that's an Aries energy, but it's also a divine energy. And I think that, the Emperor has the ability to create whatever kind of life he wants. So I feel like it's a challenge because of the way you feel about yourself. You know what I mean? But that's what this whole year-long reading is about. It's about you understanding your value, you being the Emperor and going like, I can really manipulate the energy to bring anything I want to me. So, I mean, even though it's your challenge to like understand this about yourself, you are still doing it. Do you know what I mean? It's challenging, but you're still doing it. And I feel like it even shocks you. You can't even believe it because, I mean, look at all the stuff you're manifesting here. But remember, you got to work for it too. Because, like this Ten of Pentacles, I mean, you got to put in that work of connecting in and asking for answers. So maybe that's why the Magician is your challenge, because in order to actually use the Magician energy, you have to be tapped in, you know? I mean, you just do. You have to understand you're the fucking Emperor. I think you're close here. Also, you have the Emperor and the Empress, and I just now saw that, which is quite beautiful with the Ten of Cups and the Fool and the Tower. You're manifesting a divine relationship here, and it is coming. It is. It's coming right here. November, December, and January. So, you have the ability to create your brand new reality, you know, but you do have to kind of like understand your value and believe it. You have to step into the Emperor role and feel to yourself like, I'm not scared. The Emperor doesn't ask for permission from anyone to do anything. You know, I mean, like in a card, like this is talking about divine energy, the divine, you know, the divine masculine. So I feel like, you know, the reason it's a challenge is because of the way you feel about yourself deep down. And like I said, it's coming. I feel like you're understanding it more and more. The Nine of Wands, you know, like what everything gave you. It's kind of like saying like all the whole year is building up to this realization. Oh my God, I did this myself. I fucking created the success myself. I feel like also as a side note, there is kind of a message here, like maybe the money is coming from a great idea. You know what I mean? And you could even work with this person, and that's why you fall in love with them. You know, because you guys are doing something together. They are your friend, you know. But I don't know. I just feel like it's a challenge because I feel like you don't really understand your power, but I feel like you will. So I hope all of that made sense. Lots of changes for you, it looks like. I think you got this, and I think you can, you know, manifest whatever you want. It's just that you have some darkness in your way in the form of clouds, right? So it's like negative thinking, it's doubting yourself, it's worrying, you know, it's like staying in a confused state, not being clear, right? About where you're going, you know, what's your spiritual deal, right? How deep are your roots going? You're asking yourself so many questions here. So you're just going down a whole new thing. When this person comes in, I feel like I don't know what you're going to do. But I kind of feel like they're a good person and a good match. So I would hope, like what I want to say is don't sabotage it because you're believing some kind of lie about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, don't sabotage it because somebody told you you weren't pretty when you were 5. You know what I mean? Like, just don't. You don't have to believe that. Whoever said that to you is like, I don't know. I don't believe in hell, but sometimes I wonder, you know? I don't know. I just hate it, but it's all part of the plan, you know? So I hope you guys figure that out about the plan, and then everything that has happened so far makes a lot more sense. So I hope that helps you guys, and I hope you have a really great year. And by the way, happy birthday.